All right, man. Hebron Ben Bilal coming back at you, man. Another edition of this Boomer's Logic, man. I was doing my 1-2 thing. I know I'm out here looking around like I just committed a crime, man, but out here doing my 1-2 thing, man. Just stopped at Walmart. Got some tips for y'all on this Walmart thing, man. Been killing it here the last couple weeks on this Walmart thing. I'm gonna put y'all up on game, but yeah, man. If you haven't already, man, go to the channel, like and subscribe, hit the bell for notification. Want to just give y'all monthly update, NAMBLA update. You know, the North American Association of Man Boy Love, true organization. Let me repeat that, NAMBLA. It's an acronym for North American Association of Man Boy Love. Actually exists. It's a part of the LBGT. They are the founders. They founded it in the 70s. If you do not know what I'm talking about, go and research it. Look up. All you gotta do is go in my histories, and I have all the information right there that you can look up, and it's accurate, it's on point, it's the truth. It's called NAMBLA, North Association of Man Boy Love, and I'm gonna give y'all NAMBLA update, because I know y'all like y'all NAMBLA updates. So they are petitioning now to go back in the textbooks like they did the psychiatry textbooks, psychological, whatever they're called, to go back into these textbooks and now redefine pedophilia as a it's not a mental illness anymore. Like, remember, they had homosexuality for the longest, up until I think in the 70s or the 80s, in the textbooks defined as a mental illness. And they went back in and they changed that. And they changed it that, no, this is not a mental illness, you know what I'm saying, as far as homosexuality goes. Now, they're doing the same thing with pedophilia. Now, if you just go back to my thing, and I told you, this is a part of the the LBGT agenda. They coming for them kids, man. And remember the acronym, North American Association of Man Boy Love. See, here's what's funny. They're coming right in and they're establishing it right under your nose. That's first. So if you one of these blacks that's a part of the LGBTQ community, every time they add a letter to that, you cannot reject your brethren and your sisters. You can't reject them. So now y'all getting ready to have another branch in regard to y'all nation, your national identity, and it's going to be pedophilia. So here's what's going to happen. Once they get that established, because they're going to have it established real soon, because see, y'all on Facebook, YouTube, arguing about man-woman relations, how you can't date. While you're doing that, they're steady pushing this through. So when you look up in a couple months, maybe a year, and now all of a sudden you're seeing that there's another letter attached to that whole thing, and it's pedophilia. Nah, don't reject it. Just give me your kids, especially you black women. Here's what pisses me off the most. You push this agenda, you push this agenda, you push this agenda. You shame other people. You get people canceled and all this type of stuff because they didn't want to accept this. Now they getting ready to attach this other letter to it. Nah, don't safeguard your little boys now, because they coming for them. This is all a part of it. I've been telling you, but see, y'all want to be in the front, yipping and yapping, running your mouths. Now it's getting ready to happen. As soon as they redefine it in that book, they've already been having, if you don't believe me, go on, type in TED Talks, pedophilia. They actually have a TED Talk where this was probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago, where they was having a TED Talk, desensitizing people in regard to pedophilia, where they was talking about how, oh, pedophilia isn't that. Oh man, listen, they was pushing it all the way back then. So now it's getting ready to be on y'all doorsteps. Yeah, they're in the textbooks right now trying to redefine pedophilia. Now what's next is they're going to shove it straight on the doorsteps of blacks, with you black women, because you're going to be the ones who are going to carry that cross and make sure that Because you're going to make sure every black man takes a knee, takes a knee, bends a knee to this garbage. Just like you did with those, oh, y'all so homophobic. Stop being homophobic. And oh, it's a beautiful thing. Now it's established. It's here. This is what's next. I told you about it. There should be 1 million, 10, 50 million, 1,000 million views on that one I did on NAMBLA. But see, what's funny is y'all want to watch the ones where I blast women, talk crazy about women, whatever. But that is what's important. Take that thing, man, and make it go viral, because this is what is getting ready to be on y'all doorsteps. This is what right now, this is what they're doing. Right now, they are getting in the textbooks and they're getting ready to redefine pedophilia. That it's not a mental illness. And y'all gonna be the very ones. Y'all gonna be shaming. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be you black women gonna be on there shaming, getting people canceled and all that if they're not receptive and don't accept the fact that an older man can have affections or look, or he can be attracted to that young boy. That young man knows how to make his own decisions sexually. Y'all gonna be the main ones shaming. And because, check this out. Here's what's funny. If you don't see it, but don't see it, if you don't champion it, they're gonna take your little platforms. They're gonna take this little minuscule little power that you got, and y'all so drunk with this little stuff that these people give you that you gonna push it for them. You're gonna push it. You're gonna push it. The ones that talk about, hey man, to each his own, man, they, man, hey, to each his own. Instead of speaking out against this stuff, saying, nah, man, we ain't with this. All of y'all stand silent. And even if you're neutral, you still guilty, man. You're still guilty. If you playing that neutral card, oh man, hey man, to each his own, man. That's because you want to keep your platform. Because you know as soon as you open your mouth and you speak out against this stuff, you're dead. You're dead and stinking. So here comes NAMBLA. So if you want to keep your little platform, when they start having these conversations about pedophilia, you better not open your mouth and say nothing. The first time you open your mouth and speak against it, you're dead. Because that's attached to that LBGT thing. And anything that falls underneath that umbrella, if you buck against it, you're dead. And most of y'all got this mediocre success, so you ain't gonna buck against it. You ain't gonna say nothing against it. You're gonna ride right with it. You're gonna stick your head in the sand, and when it's established, all the way in effect, then you're gonna pull your head out the sand and say, oh, I didn't know what was going on. Hey man, boy, you niggas is crazy. I'm not, man, y'all are crazy, man. And this is what's getting ready to happen.